Hello YouTube people, in today's video I'm going to show you how this crazy colorful watch from Addiesdive looks like on these custom straps. This video is sponsored by Addiesdive. Addiesdive has sent me this watch for the video and I get to keep it. Thank you Addiesdive. Technical specifications and measurements which I have done myself. This watch of the bracelet naked weighs 55 grams. Diameter of the bezel is 40 mm, lug to lug distance 48 mm, lug width is 20, thickness 12.8 mm. This watch has domed mineral crystal with blue anti-reflective coating. Water resistance rating is 100 meters and inside it has VK64 quartz movement. Lume on this watch is very good. It is blue, intensity and color is the same on indices and hands. It does last till the morning without a problem and it looks very beautiful. This watch model is available in 4 different color variations. There is orange dial with the splash of black paint on the subdials. There is a black dial with the splash of orange on the subdials. And there is also a yellow with black subdials, which I like quite a bit, to be honest. And interesting thing is, according to your votes on YouTube, by the way, thank you for participating. According to 700 votes, yellow is actually the winner by 36%, while in fact, in reality, the blue one is actually the one that sold out the first, So that I found to be interesting. Actually, this watch is the reason why I didn't go for the yellow one, because, well, first of all, I already have the yellow Addiesdive, and secondly, this has this, low contrast, kind of a flat image. I get it. It's smooth. It's lovely. But I still wish those numbers simply were black. I like when the watch has a little bit more contrast, and that's why I was a little bit afraid of the yellow model. That's why I was talking that I kind of wish those indices were black on the yellow model. It's because of this watch. Now, for comparison, let me give you a little shot of this Addiesdive watch, which also has blue dial. So maybe you have this watch and you're just wondering how the color would compare to this one. So let me show you next to each other how they differ from each other. This also has this a little bit fainted vintage look as well, and not only the watch itself has a very strong vintage look, but also the color itself has this vintage taste. And now let me compare to this a little bit. This is a very nice watch, by the way, very beautiful watch. Let me show you a little bit more of this. So if you have this and you want to see the comparison, how this blue color compares, here you go. This is a lot more happier, bright, saturated and happy. And this is a very modern looking watch, and the color, I would say. This watch overall, let me hold this watch stationary. Let's move the light a little bit around. And this watch, as you can see, it's really dynamic. It's very active. I love that. And also pay attention to this, this edge of mineral crystal. To pay attention to this blue anti-reflective coating. It's nice. This blue anti-reflective coating. This is actually the reason why I love blue anti-reflective coatings on crystals. I mean, just look at this edge of this crystal. How nice it looks like. It almost looks like the edge of the soap bubble. It's lovely. Yeah, it's sad that this watch does not have sapphire, it's just a mineral, but as I like saying, as far as mineral crystals go, this is as good as it gets, really. My favorite shape, domed mineral crystal with basically flat middle portion, deals with reflections very well, has very beautiful blue anti-reflective coating, as I just told you. And because edges are domed of this mineral, you basically don't see the rehaut of this watch. It looks like the dial sits very close to the crystal, and overall everything comes together very nicely. Question on Reddit asking whether this is just a white print on this ceramic black bezel, or are these numbers actually engraved and then filled with the white paint. And according to my observation, it's actually engraved and filled with the white paint. Sorry, my camera macro is not capable enough probably to show you. But look at this 80 number right now. I'll try to play a little bit with the light. Maybe let's turn off the side light, giving you a little bit more contrast. Maybe you can see it better now. But yes, these numbers actually a little bit recessed. They are engraved and filled with the white paint. So the bezel is actually real nice on this watch. And the sides on this bezel, look, it's shiny, it's beautiful, it's nice. That's how this watch looks like on my 16.5 centimeter 6.5 inches wrist with its original bracelet, which has solid links, solid end links. Links are connected with simple pins. The clasp is folded metal and the bracelet tapers down to 16 millimeters. And in order to resize this bracelet for my wrist, I had to remove 4 links. And let's see how many links I could still remove from this bracelet. On this side I could still remove 2 links, and on this side I could still remove 1 link, and I'm currently set on the middle hole on the clasp. Bracelet is rather simple. The top of the bracelet is brushed, sides are polished out. That's how it all looks like all around. The first link is, well, I don't know how to call it, it's a male end link, I would say, so it's fixed in place, but it looks nice. It looks nice, no uneven gaps, nothing like that. Looking good. The fitment inside lugs is fine. The end link follows the contours of the lugs fairly well, I would say. On both sides, I don't see any problems really. Now, how does it feel like? It's average, you know, in terms of the sharpness it's average. It's not like the edge is sharp, it's not sharp. It's just, it's very well defined, it's very crisp edge. I wish it was a little bit more rounded off. And the clasp on this watch is very simple. It doesn't even have Addiesdive logo or the brand name, but it's secure, you know, once you lock it in place. It doesn't have any movement, nothing rattles, nothing squeaks, so I guess it's fine, you know. It's just a folded metal clasp, nothing really much to show you. All I can tell you is that at least when you lock it in place, you know, at least there is no free play on it. Side profile looks like this. It is 12.8 millimeters in thickness, and it's not too bad, you know, because the diameter of this watch is 40 millimeters, so proportion wise it looks fine. And usually when the watch is this long, 48 millimeters lug to lug distance, it tends to feel large on my wrist, but because lugs are facing down, it actually feels fine on my wrist. This watch doesn't feel too large for me, so I like that the case back is flat, lugs are facing down, so this watch actually sits nice and flat on my wrist, effectively hugging my wrist. As you can see, lugs are drilled, which I don't like, but whatever, each to their own, you know. New thing, an interesting thing that I found is that the transitioning between the side and the top of the case, top of the lugs is brushed, side is polished out, so the edges chamfered, you know. That's nice. I like it, you know. It's extra line on the watch, which is reflective and very beautiful. Now, crown and chronograph pushers look like so. Crown is screw down crown as always. Pushers also screw down. Let's unscrew them. Let me show you how it looks like fully unscrewed, like that. Now the case back has this Addiesdive logo engraving, which is a little bit sharpish. Bottom edges a little bit sharpish and lug ends a little bit pointy. Now I'll show you how this watch looks like on these custom straps, and if you care about these straps, you can find them on my website, thomaswatchreviews.com. Let's begin with this bright blue suede leather strap, which I think plays with this watch rather well, I must say. You know, the watch itself is bright and happy, the strap is bright and happy, creates overall bright and happy image. And this is the same strap, except this one is bright brown, and I think this too creates this warm and happy image. Very warm and welcoming kind of look, I would say. It does look rather good on this watch, I believe. A sailcloth style nylon strap with this interesting pattern Actually looks rather good on this watch. It's not striking, it's not too bright, it's not too saturated, nothing. It's just a simple strap that in terms of the brightness matches this watch rather well, I must say. Yeah, it does look pretty good on this watch. A blue leather strap called Crazy Horse leather strap. Does it look right on this watch? Yeah, I think this combination looks pretty good. Pretty good. Dark blue color strap on this bright blue happy dial. Yeah, I actually like it. I think it looks nice. How about white silicone strap? A white silicone strap on this watch. Well, I think this is one of those rare instances where a white strap actually looks good as a combination, because it just matches the character of this watch very well. Yeah, I think it looks really decent, really decent on this watch. Nice combination. On a shiny gray nylon strap, it looks like this. It actually looks fine. It's a happy watch. Of course, it looks happy on a nylon strap as well. I think it looks awesome on this dark, shiny blue nylon strap. Very nice. And the final one is pink. Surprise, surprise, it actually looks really good on a pink nylon strap. And back to the original bracelet which I don't know. It looks fine, it's a safe option for this watch, but this watch being this lively, this happy, I think it looks excellent on custom straps, especially bright and interesting custom straps. That's how I like it, a lot better than on the original bracelet, but you know, it's just personal preference. What the final thing I could say about this watch is that, you know, it's a happy watch for happy people. Simple as that. As I saw, this watch is rather polarizing, some love it, some hate it, but I'm really happy to see that this watch sells well. So there is a healthy demand for something like this, a happy and unique looking interesting thing. Well, I still wish to see a little bit more uniqueness, if you ask me. I wish to see a little bit different layout, perhaps different handset and whatnot, but you know, given enough time, I believe we're gonna see more unique and different things, because this watch proves that there is a demand for something interesting and something a little bit out of the box, which makes me happy, which means that in the future we're gonna see more interesting and unique things. That's nice. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.